Stampers, this is Karen Phillip. I'm a Stampin Up Demonstrator and I'm pleased to show you how to make this, well, one of these cards, and the technique for this I'm calling TnT Embossing. Here is our sample card and these three lines are basically embossed. And when I first started making this, this was my first one. I really love the way this turned out with these diagonal kind of things and then the different colors of embossing powder. Then I thought, oh, this looks kind of dark, so then I made a white one. And the white is just as pretty. And I thought, well, this is for class, it's going to take forever. So then I made another white one because I really liked it. But then I put the copper clay for the background. And then I thought, well, I wonder how the black would look. And that's how that one looked. So these two will be what you will get in your club. You can decide whether you want white or black when you get your kits if you've not made one yet. I think we will make the black one just because I think it looks more elegant, and this is still really pretty, so it doesn't matter. The flower in the middle is from Magnolia Mood. These are it's an online exclusive, and I use this die, but again it's called Magnolia Mood, and there's a stamp set that goes with it as well. Okay, let's get started. I will be turning it off while I'm embossing, just because it'll be loud and it'll take a while, so I will try to shorten it up for you. Pieces that you will need, here's my kit, is, where'd it go? Oh. Okay, well, I'm just going to take, I guess I'm going to do a white one right now. I don't know what happened to my kit. There it is, never mind. Okay, I do have kits. So here is the kit. This is for the sample, and then this is already cut out. This is using that, again, that die under using the distressed gold paper, and it is on the retired list. So hopefully you can get some before the fact. And again, you get white and black. I'm going to do the black one. And then just a piece of copper clay. Also in the middle, in the center piece, inside, I did put a strip, and you could do whichever color you want. This one I happened to do silver because it was available when I needed it. Alright, so first step, I love this tool. You get the tray, you get a cool tweezers, this brush I didn't think I would use, but I do, and an embossing buddy, which I use all the time. So for this, we're just using we're not using the tray necessarily, but the embossing buddy and the brush. So I'm going to be doing this sideways just because I'm a little scattered right now. Okay. Okay. You do need something underneath it because you will extend your tear and tape. So I have my tear and tape pieces, and I'm going to just take 3 strips. You want it bigger than it is. Tear it. Start on one side. I'm doing it sideways just because it's easier to do. Give it a good burnish. Do the next one 1/4 inch up. I'm eyeing it up. I'm pretty good with this. If you want to line it up, you can, but it's really not that necessary unless you're way off. Then you'll have diagonal lines. Okay, so I'm doing 3 lines because I wanted the 3 colors. This would be really cute for like a Christmas card, or you could do a Christmas tree, you do them on another angle, or do the diagonal thing that I did. Whatever you'd like, you can. It's very versatile. I'm using a Teflon coated scissors just because it goops up the paper snips with the glue on the back. And if that happens, you can just take some rubbing alcohol and wipe it off. But this is easier, then you don't have to worry about it. All right. And now it's stuck to my fingers. I'm trying to get it off my fingers. Okay. So now I'm going to start with the gold, and the gold will be on the inside of the card. So now it would be like this. So it'd be this one. It doesn't matter what you start with. I'm just starting with gold just because I like that order. So I'm going to take off the strip. I found it's easier to go toward the center. I'm just using my nail and lifting lightly. So I have the adhesive on here. Now I will put it in the gold. You could do this in your tray, but I have all my colors separated. It's just easiest for me. So I'm just, oh, I forgot to buddy it. That's all right. No, it's not. So anyway, since I didn't buddy it, I have to do extra brushing. But you can see that the strips are gone, the white strips. So you just take your brush, oh, it's working, and brush the entire card even over the piece that you will be embossing. And now there's no flecks on there. And now we will emboss it. Again, I will be shutting it off and turning it back on again. I'll start it so you can see how it works. Okay, heat up first, and you'll just emboss it. Okay, the gold is embossed. It doesn't come out as shiny as it normally would if you were to use Versamark, just so that you know. And that's why I use the distressed gold for the flower. You want to make sure that this is cooled, because I found out this stays a little sticky if it's not dry or if it's not cooled. Okay, the next step, we will use the buddy this time and buddy the whole thing. And then I'm going to do silver next. Again, take off that strip. Get our silver embossing powder. Don't get in there. And you never want to put it in that way. You want to let it just slide off, like so. Give it a tap. Keep your container handy. Use your brush. You can use any brush, but this one really works well. It's nice and soft. And you go over all three of it and a little bit more of your card if you got some extra on there. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to emboss that one. Okay, now the last one is copper. Again, you'll buddy it first. It's still a little warm here, just a second. And you just need to flap it a little bit, get the hot heat off. Take off your, oh no, buddy it first, buddy it first. If you don't buddy it, it just leaves a little more staticky things, and you'll have flecks all over the place. So buddying just helps. Now we'll do our last color, copper. And these come in a set of three, all three colors. So now again, we will take our little brush and just brush over it lightly, get any other flecks on there. And now we will put the cover on and emboss this last one, and I'll be right back again. Okay, now I have all three strips embossed, and that's the look that I was going for. So it's a very simple technique. Now we would simply glue on our flower. You can go either direction. I did it this way on one and that way on this one. I'll put it on that way. And then I added there's a stamp in the translucent florals that says congratulations, just because this looks sort of formal. It could be birthday, could be anything, but congratulations, stamped in copper clay. And then I added the gems from the Neutrals adhesive backed sequins. You can use any of the colors because they have all three of them in there. And just a little FYI, I put my gems in the envelopes. People are always asking, what do you do with these envelopes? These work really nicely for those who take their dies off out of the envelopes. And it keeps all your gems, and then you just kind of flip through them. Another little tip that I have is when you emboss, I have a piece of, this is a what do you call it, chipboard. It's a piece of chipboard and just has aluminum foil and a clothespin. And so it works really nice to just clip it on there, hold it, and the aluminum foil stays cool, so you don't have to worry about burning yourself, so you can hang it on this way. So that's just a little extra embossing tip. So I hope you enjoyed watching me make this card, and have a great day. Thank you.